Alright guys, so this is going to be from the second worksheet on Google Classroom, and I'm going to be working on number 15, okay? This one has an angle of elevation. Alright, so the problem reads, the flagpole projects a shadow on the ground that is 26 feet long and angle of elevation that is 30 degrees. What is the approximate height of the flagpole? Alright, so let's go ahead and make our drawing here. We are talking about a flagpole, so we should probably draw a pole here. And here's our flag. Alright, so we do have a shadow, so let's pretend here is my sun. Alright, so now this is going to cast a shadow onto the ground. So from the highest point here is going to create a point on the floor. And they tell us that the shadow on the ground is 26 feet long. So 26 feet. Okay. Now all of this is using a right triangle. So from our base of our flagpole to the edge is 26 feet. We want to know the height of the flagpole, so this is where my variable will go. And then they also tell me that the angle of elevation, right? So angle of elevation is from the ground going up, so that angle measure is 30 degrees. Okay, so everything's laid out for us. The next thing I need to do is I need to label. Well, if here is my angle, across the triangle, this side is considered my opposite side. Here's the right angle. Across the 90, this is the hypotenuse. And then on the bottom, that makes it the adjacent. So we have opposite, adjacent, hypotenuse. Now the only two that I'm actually worried or interested in using is the two that I know, or the two that I'm given. I need to find the height of the flagpole, and I'm given the shadow length. So I'm going to be using the opposite and adjacent. I do not care about the hypotenuse, so I'm just going to erase it. I don't care for it. So since we're only using the opposite and the adjacent, we have a little cheat sheet. We have SOHCAHTOA. Okay. Now, if you're still worried as to how to use it, the letters here will tell you how to use it. So O and A. Which one has O and A? Is it S, C, or T? Well, O and A, that's only this one. O and A. And T stands for tangent. So we are going to be using tangent. So let's go ahead and set it up. It's going to be tangent of our angle is going to be equal to our opposite over adjacent. So let me go ahead and write this out. The tangent of my angle, which is 30 degrees, is going to be equal to the opposite over adjacent. Opposite on top. What's our opposite side? X. Divided by the adjacent. The adjacent side is 26 feet. Now, since I'm solving for x, x is being divided by 26. The opposite of dividing by 26 is multiply by 26. And whatever you do to one side, you got to do to the other. So make sure you're multiplying both sides by 26. And the 26 will cancel out. Then x is going to be equal to 26 times the tangent of 30 degrees. Okay. So just go ahead and type that into your calculator, and you're going to get 15.01. Okay. Now, I do want you to round to the tenths place here. So looking at this 1 here, it looks like we're not going to round up. We will leave it as 15.0. And the units for this is in feet. So the height of this flagpole is 15 feet tall. Okay. Now, one other thing to point out, if you're not getting 15.01 on your calculator, is because you need to make sure that you are in degree mode, okay? If you're not in degree mode, you're probably in radian mode, which is probably why you're getting the wrong answer. So please make sure you are in degree mode. All right, guys, that was number 15 on that second worksheet. All right, any questions, email me.